Young Gordo.
Hey guys, as you can see, I already have one eye done. I'm just gonna get into the other one real quick. This is gonna be a how-to video on cut crease. Cut crease is probably like the hardest thing to do in makeup. Definitely the hardest thing for me to do. It takes so long. Like the steps seem easy, but like actually executing the steps, something totally different. So I'm gonna show you guys as best I can how I do my cut crease. So yeah, I put on my eyeshadow primer like as you normally would with any other eyeshadow. I use my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion in Caffeine. So I did that, and then what you want to do after that is color in your crease. So for this look, I used Activist in this whole crease area. So I just shaded it just to darken it up. Sometimes you can deepen it even further, like in the actual crease. So I would just take like a more precise brush and take an even darker color and just really concentrate inside the crease. Your crease area is going to be right above your eyeball. If you press down, you can feel where the top of your eyeball is. Like you can see. So you would just concentrate your brush in that area and just brush it. So concentrate your color there. So that's where you want your crease to be. That's the area where you open your eye. You see that it's still visible because you don't want your crease to be so low that when you open your eye, like everything disappears and you can't see that the crease is cut. So you want to do it above your fold. If you have a fold, like I said, I just concentrate it over the eyeball because that's pretty much where you're still going to be able to see it, your crease is cut. So since I already did that, my next step would be to actually go in and cut the crease. If you guys want to see how I did like this whole portion, I'll have this full makeup video below. I did that whole portion on camera. Why am I losing everything today? Oh, here it is. All right, so what I'm gonna do is take another concealer. I'm gonna use my LA Girl Pro concealer in Toffee, and I'm gonna take a really precise brush, if I can find that. All right, so I'm gonna take a very small, precise brush. It's like really precise, and cut my crease. So I'm gonna put a little bit of this concealer on the brush, and where I start is in the middle. I don't start at the wing. I know some people start at the wing and they'll cut it like you're doing a reverse eyeliner, but I'm going to start in the middle because that'll give me my height, and then I'll be able to adjust like the slope and everything afterward. So the way that I figure out where exactly to place it, I'll look at where my fold is. I'll look at where my shade color is the deepest, because I know for a fact that that's over my crease, my actual crease, my fold. And I'll just mark it. And I'll see. So you can see it, like it's still kind of in the fold if I'm looking that high up. Still kind of in the fold. So I might end up moving it up a little bit. But I'm just gonna trace my eyeball. I'm just gonna trace my eyeball. And I'm trying to compare it to this side since this is my second eye. If it was my first eye, you know, you don't really have to make anything even or anything. So you just go ahead and do it. And then the second eye, you try to match it up with that one. But since this is my second eye, I'm going to try to make it even, of course, because I don't want one crease to be looking higher than the other one. And you want to go really slow, take your time. You know, this is something that you want to do when you have time. Again, even in the corner right here, I'm still following my eyeball. And I need some more concealer. So you see how I'm looking up, and then you can see where I have my concealer cutting the crease here. But then if I'm looking up, my head is kind of down. I'm really short, so I'm really short, so I do look up at a lot of people. And I do still want them to be able to see my crease, so I'm just personally gonna bring it up a little bit more. And you can see that both my eyes look pretty even because, like I said, you follow your eyeball. I mean, I guess some people have different eyeball shapes, but it should still come out looking fine at the end of it. Now there's two ways that you can do the tail part. You can either continue to follow your eye. This is two different types of cut creases. So you can either continue to follow your eye and bring it down here instead of bringing the wing up and then connecting the wing later, because everything under this line doesn't matter. You're just going to put eyeshadow on top of it anyway. So you can do that, or you can just start doing a wing and then trying to connect the line that way. I feel like the easier way would be to just go ahead and finish doing the half circle and bringing the concealer down this way, creating that dome. Technically that is a cut crease, it's just a different kind of cut crease. If you want to, I'm gonna show you guys how to do a wing cut crease since it's harder. So you can just go ahead and bring that down. I'm gonna go ahead and bring that down so you guys can just see. Now you can start off doing that, and then to do the wing, you want to do it like you're doing your eyeliner, but of course it's not going to be following like your bottom lid line. So you kind of have to just imagine. You see how mine is high? And you can just keep going straight. It's gonna come out like this little sharp area right here, but we're gonna fix that. And then what you want to do is just even this out some. This is not how I did this eye. I'm still playing with like different techniques on how to do my cut crease. But with that said, there's no one way to do it. You just gotta figure out what is most comfortable for you and what you think gives you the best results, especially like for your eye shape. All of that plays a role in it.
Elevating everything with DJ LaFlazy.
I'm just gonna bring it up even a little bit more, because right now it's like sitting right on top of my fold. And my crease is cut. My crease is cut. So I'm just going to fill in the bottom right here, everything else. Even though you really don't have to. You should already have eyeshadow primer on down there anyway. So, I mean. So then after that, you would just put whatever eyeshadow you want to put on under it. I'm doing glitter today. I'll show you guys how I do my outline and stuff. So let me just go ahead and put on my everything else. Oh my gosh, I just messed up my nose. I knew that was gonna happen. Alright, so I'm gonna put my glitter glue all over this area because that's where I want to put my stuff. And now that I'm doing this look, now I have like a whole different idea.
Young Gordo. The littest DJ on the planet.
I'm gonna go in with my Fenty Beauty palette, and I'm taking Cosmic Ocean, which is the light blue color right here. And I'm gonna put that, honestly I'm gonna put it all over my lid just because I did that on this side, and then I'm gonna go back and add in the darker blue. Alright, so now I want to add some depth. So, I already outlined this side. So I need a little brush. And I'm going to take Midnight Bolt, which is this dark blue right here. And I'm going to try to fill in the wing with this.
She wanna rain like a fondue. She said she wanna spin a bag, get in my coupe. I can't tell a lie, baby, this is all truth. I don't want you, girl, all I need is my boo. You need to get the, you wanna rain like a fondue. She said she wanna spin a bag, get in my coupe. I can't tell a lie, baby, this is all truth. I don't want you, girl, all I need is my boo. You need to get the
This is optional, but I like to do it because I feel like it makes everything more clean. Shaking the camera. But yeah, so I like to line or put something to line here because it cleans it up even more. So if you make any mistakes, you can hide them. You know, we're not perfect, especially us who are just starting our cut creases. So, but this, you also need to be very careful and take your time when you do this part, because especially if you're using black, just make sure you take your time. I outlined this portion the same way that I did my cut crease, so I'm starting in the middle. I'm gonna just make my way towards the end slowly from the center, but it's easier because you get to follow, the line's already there, so you just follow that line pretty much. Alright, so that is gonna be pretty much it. This eyeliner is drying out. I feel like I need a little bit more dark blue on this side, so I'm just gonna add it real quick. And if your line ends up not being straight, you can always go back in and clean it up just by putting some more eyeshadow on. I'm gonna go back and just line this bottom, this portion here, with my regular e.l.f. cream eyeliner. Alright, so that's how you cut your crease. I hope that was helpful to you guys. I don't like this. This came out a little bit better than I thought it would. But yeah, I hope this was helpful to you guys. Let me know down below if it was or not. If you need me to explain anything else further, yeah, just let me know what you guys think. How you guys are doing with you guys' cut crease. If you guys think it's hard, if you think it's easy, just let me know down below. And yeah. So now I'm gonna get back to my other video. Like I said, I'll probably have that linked in this description box for this entire look, so you can see how it came out finished.
She wanna rain like a fondue. She said she wanna spin a bag.
And yeah, see you guys in my next video. Toodles.